This week we're previewing the Chelsea versus West Ham game. Obviously in the previous fixture at Upton Park, where I'm standing outside right now, we turned over Chelsea 2-1. You know, big result. Chelsea weren't playing their best, but you know, I think that was one of the results that really hammered the nail in the coffin of Mourinho and the way he was acting, and you know, he just lost the plot. And I'd like to think that it was us that caused that. When we look at Chelsea's run of form lately, you know, they're not having the best of seasons. They've lost they've lost their last 2 games, but they have won 3 of their last 6, and they've picked up 12 points in the last 6 league games. You know, so for a side that's basically out of every competition that they've got a chance of winning something, and for a big side like Chelsea, 12 points from the last 6 games ain't too bad. You know, you look at our run at the minute, obviously undefeated in 6, lost 2 of the last 21. We picked up 13 points in our last 6 Premiership games. We are on a great run, but it just goes to show how a greater run we're on, and they're only 1 point, you know, in the last 6 games they've picked up 1 point less than us. When we look at the Chelsea squad with their injuries at the minute, obviously massive loss for them, Eden Hazard and Kurt Zouma. You know, they're two Hazard especially is a key player for them. Zouma, he's been a rock at the back, and it's one of their problems that they've had. Obviously Falcao's out injured, but you know, I don't think we've really seen him that much in a Chelsea shirt. A big boost for us, Diego Costa, him being suspended. You know, he was starting to hit a bit of run of form, and the Costa that, you know, everyone knows that he is, gets sent off against Everton. You know, when you look at our side now, we're practically injury free. You know, apart from James Tompkins and Ginger Collins, you know, everyone is either fit or is almost fit. You know, you look at the bench last week against Manchester United, the bench looked really strong, one of the strongest benches we've had in a long time. Obviously Sam Byram's back now after being suspended and cup tied, so he'll return more than likely to the starting lineup. Again, looking at the Chelsea side with the players that they've got out and the players that are still there, I'm going to pick out Oscar and William. You know, William has run the show a couple of games against PSG. You know, he was one of the players that for me looked like he could have slotted straight in that PSG side. You know, he's a very good player, always causes West Ham problems. Oscar, you know, another tricky little Brazilian, very good player on his day. He ain't had the best season this year, but he's one to watch. The other player I'm a little worried about is Mikel. You know, Mikel's one of them tough tackling defensive midfielders who, when they're around our players like Payet and Lanzini, is always a bit of a worry for me. Fucking eyes watering. Going back to the West Ham side, you know, again, with everyone coming back, this is a big boost. So I'm going to look at the starting 11. So obviously Adrian coming back in goal for Randolph. Randolph's done ain't wrong, but Adrian, as we know, is our league goalkeeper. Creswell left back, Ogbonna in the centre with Winston Reid. Reid did go off against Manchester United, but I think that was more planned and precaution than anything else, being the fact that he'd only had 2 days training. Byram coming in at right back will push Antonio further up the field. So I think our midfield will be Noble, Chiarte, Lanzini, and the attacking 3 of Carroll, Antonio and Payet. My score prediction for this week, I've chatted to a few Chelsea fans and they are worried. You know, they're not looking forward to us turning up at Stamford Bridge. And I was chatting to one today about doing a preview, and after hearing what they're saying, I'm going to go for a confident 3-1 win. Don't forget to check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just type in West Ham Fan TV and we're there. The website, www.westhamfan.tv. Don't forget to check out all our other videos. You know, they're all on the website, or just look for our YouTube channel. Check out Dan's FIFA preview that he did the other night and see who gets my lineup compared to his lineup. We'll see who gets the closest. One thing left to say, come in your hands.